Hi everyone, we're going to find the sum of the series from k equals 2 to 31 of log base k of 2 minus log base k plus 1 of 2. This is a telescope series, so what I want to do is rewrite this as the sum k equals 2 to 31, and I'm going to change it to this, write it as a fraction. So that means I'm going to switch the a and the b part. So I'm using this property of log rules. So that's going to give me 1 divided by, and I write log, and then I switch this 2 and the k. So it's going to be base 2 of k minus 1 divided by, switch these two. So you're going to get log base 2 of k plus 1. Now we have the same base. So there we go. We have the same base here. And we'll finish that up there. And let's write out the first three terms and the last term so we can see a pattern. So this is going to equal, if we start with 2, we're going to get log base 2 of 2 minus 1 divided by log base 2 of 3. Then we're going to have plus 1 divided by log base 2 of 3 minus 1 divided by log base 2 of 4. The third term would be plus 1 divided by log base 2 of 4 minus 1 divided by log base 2 of 5. Then we have our last term, so plus dot 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 plus 1 divided by log base 2 of 31 minus 1 divided by log base 2 of 32. Now we got to see what we cross off. This is a telescope series, so these are going to, just like a telescope, our series is going to collapse on itself. We got to see what we're collapsing out. So what we're collapsing is these two, the last term with the first term. The last term with the first term. So this is going to be the last term with this first term, and then this last term, excuse me, with this first term. So what we're left with is these two. This one minus this one. So I can write that as, and I'll write it up here. This is going to be 1 divided by log base 2 of 2 minus 1 divided by log base 2 of 32. So let's simplify that. I'm running out of room on this, so let's move on. So I'll write it again. We had this equals 1 divided by log base 2 of 2 minus 1 divided by log base 2 of 32. All right, so for this one, this just equals 1. So we have 1, right? Log base of a base is 1. All right, for this one, I'm going to write this as 1 divided by log base 2, and I want to have the same base so we can cancel out. So this is going to be 2 to the power of 5. And then when I use my power property for logs, I'm going to write 1 minus 1 divided by, and bring the 5 in front, log base 2 of 2. So this cancels out because that's just 1. So basically we have 1 minus 1/5, and that's going to equal 4 divided by 5, or 4/5. And that is your sum. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.